Alright, y'all. I'm making.
Shout out to my girlfriend. You already know, man.
What am I making? I don't even know what I'm making.
Huh?
Like,
What are you making today? I don't know.
Okay.
She's a chef in the crib. Jada don't cook.
What are you talking to?
I'm talking to
Camera? Okay, today I am making. Today I'm making chicken adobo. And yeah, it's pretty easy. Alright, so first step is to get chicken of your choice. I'm using chicken drumsticks today, and I washed it, cleaned it, and I'm putting it in a pot, and it looks like this. Oh. Next, I'm gonna put vinegar, white vinegar. I don't even know how much I'm putting in there, to be honest, but depending on how much chicken and how it looks, I'm gonna start with a half cup though. Half a cup. Next, I am going to use. I'm probably gonna put more. It doesn't look like there's enough in there. Next, I'm gonna put 4 cloves of garlic. I'm just taking the skin off of the garlic. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit more than 4 because I really like garlic. Oh. I'm also gonna put more vinegar because I definitely just don't think it's enough. I don't usually measure, but since I'm doing the cooking channel, I guess I have to put the measurements. Another half. Next. We are, usually I would use peppercorns, but today I do not have any peppercorns, so I'm going to just put some pepper on the chicken. Just season it until it looks good, honestly. And then next I am going to put some bay leaves. I'm going to put like 3. Don't really need that many because bay leaf is strong. Okay, so 3 is good. Next, I'm gonna put some soy sauce. I'm using. How do you guys do this? This one. And I'm gonna put a half cup at first, just to see what it's looking like. Alright. Maybe I'll put like It is literally stirring out. Maybe I put like 3/4 cup in there since I put a whole cup of vinegar. And then I am going to take a glove because I don't really like touching raw chicken. And I'm going to just mix the stuff. Okay. To make sure that everything is like seasoned accordingly, I'm gonna put a little bit more pepper in there. once everything seems like it's all good and ready to go, it's all mixed in and looking good, I'm just gonna take my glove off. I'm gonna throw it away. And it looks like this. Oh. No cap, I almost spilled this, but it looks like this. And I'm gonna put a top on it, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for about an hour. You do it for an hour to 3 hours depending on how much time you have, but granted that it is almost dinner time and I don't have that much time, I'm gonna put it for the least amount of time possible, and I'm only gonna put it in there for an hour. And then we're gonna come back after an hour and I'm gonna show you how to cook it and how to make rice if you don't know how to make rice. Boop, I'll come back. Okay, so alright, so it's been a little bit more than an hour and I am taking the marinade out of the refrigerator. It looks like this. It looks pretty much the same, but now I'm gonna put it on low heat for like half an hour. I'm gonna put it on for half an hour to simmer, and then after the half an hour I'm gonna start the rice, and then I'm gonna finish cooking it off for 20 minutes to let the chicken become tender. I don't even know how to say that sentence. So the chicken can be tender. And yeah. Alright, y'all, so the timer just went off for the first half hour of cooking the adobo. Oh, it smells good. Alright, I'm just gonna stir it. I'm just gonna like flip the chicken. Alright, now I'm gonna turn down the heat, and then I'm gonna cook it for 20 more minutes. And in the meantime,
give me a snack in the meantime.
In the meantime, I'm going to cook the rice. I'm just gonna turn the heat on this pot just so it gets hot. You want a fruit cup? Alright. I don't know how y'all make rice. Everybody makes rice a little bit different, but this is how I make rice. I'm cooking white rice. I'm putting butter in the pot first before I put any rice in. I'm putting like this much. You can put, wow, how this is like doesn't even focus. Yep. There, boom. You can put as much butter as you like, but I'm gonna do this. And then I kind of just wait for it to melt. Alright, once the butter starts to melt, I put garlic. I use minced garlic. This garlic's almost all set, so I'm actually just gonna pour some in there. Just like a couple spoonsful. Then I kind of just stir that in until like the butter fully melts. once the once the butter is melting, I put the rice in to kind of like fry it a little bit. I'm gonna do 2 cups of rice, and then for like rice ratio, you do a cup, and then you multiply that by 2 for your water ratio, so it's like a 1-to-2 ratio. So if I'm doing 2 cups of rice, I'd be doing 4 cups of water, but I do a little bit less than that because every time I do 4 cups of water, it's a little bit too much water. Then I just stir that until like the rice gets brown a little bit. That's like the best way for me to describe it. Alright, so once the rice has all of like the butter and garlic mixed in, it kind of looks like this. And I'm just gonna put water in it. So I'm gonna put this on. It's on medium heat. I'm gonna wait for it to boil, and I'm gonna put some chicken broth in there to kind of season the rice a little bit more. And I'll be back. Alright, so the rice is boiling, so I'm gonna turn the heat down to low. And then I'm going to put... What are you doing? Anyways, I am putting chicken bouillon in the rice. Like, only a spoonful because it's salty AF, so. That's all set, and then I am going to let that sit for a little bit. So basically, when you're cooking rice, how you know it's done is when there's basically there's no more water in the pot, but then in the rice you'll see air pockets in the rice. Once you see that, then you know for sure it's done. Alright, so the rice is done, and you know it's done because it has those little air pockets that I told you guys about, which is right here. And then this is what the adobo looks like. Thanks. Plated this. It's not the prettiest dish, but here is how it looks. Okay. And that concludes my first cooking session. Thank you all for watching. JJ, you wanna come in?
I'm about to try this. Let me try it real quick before y'all leave. Let me try it. Let me just get a quick bite.
It's funny because JJ doesn't like hot food, so
I do like hot food, just not too hot. Right,
that's hot.
Baby, that's actually hot. Hold up.
Okay, let me try it. There you go.
It's good? I did a good job?
It was wonderful, my love.
Enjoy.
Bye.